Hi guys, I won Dereck's competition. Who would have thought it? I won something. 2,500 subs, and I think we had about 70, 60, 70 people enter, and cool. So my stuff arrived. I got this, the Icky Blossoms and the Conduits and In Dreamer, that's right. And then Icky Blossoms and Touch People on the other side. I'd seen this a lot in the VC, but couldn't see that there was a little monkey hidden in the eyeball. And this was one of the split singles that he's actually split. So I only have part of it, so it's a proper split single. And not had a chance to listen to this yet, but I'm looking forward to it. He also sent me this one, by Flash in the Can. Okay, on sleeve. So thanks for that. Again, I'm looking forward to listening to that one. He also sent me this, which is a copy of Dereck 2. Now, I must have been one of the few VC members that didn't have a copy of this, so I'm delighted to have got that. And he's signed on the back there as well. So that's great. And this was one of those albums as well that a lot of people spoke about in the VC and said it was great. And to be honest, I wasn't sure whether people were just saying that to keep the big man happy or whether it was actually really good. And it is really good. So I don't have to lie. Bizarrely, I was listening to most of it. I had Mark Knopfler out of Dire Straits kind of popped into my mind. Some of the guitar work and things really reminded me of his stuff. It's very good. I especially like the last 2 or 3 tracks on side 2. The really ambient stuff is very good. So Dereck, if you're watching this and you've done more music along that line, I would really like to know about that, because that's very good, right up my street. But this is great, and I'll treasure this. Thanks very much, and sorry it cost you so much to post, because I know it wasn't cheap. It was one of the things that always used to annoy me with the swappery. I really enjoyed it, and Andreas put in all the hard work, but then I always felt guilty that people would have to send me, because invariably I'd get somebody that was in the States, so they would have to spend $15, $20 to send me stuff, and I'd have to spend £10, £15 sending them stuff, and I enjoyed it, but it did get expensive when it was happening. It happened the whole time, and as I've just basically lost my job and wanted to moan too much, I can't afford it. So I've also picked up recently some more items for my Dawn collection. These obviously picked up before I knew I was losing my job. I'm not reckless. I'm not reckless in that way. So the first one is this album by Brian Joseph Friel. I think it is actually just called Brian Joseph Friel, but most people refer to it as Secondhand Dealer. He's a kind of Scottish singer-songwriter. This is one of the later releases on the label. DNS 3054. It is on the Dawn's kind of Sun label. It came with this kind of insert. So it's quite cool. It's a good album, nothing outstanding, but I didn't feel the need to turn it off when I listened to it. I don't know how many more times I'm going to listen to it, but I'm glad I listened to it. I also got this one, Stand Up and Be Counted by Stray. I have a feeling Spud Boy showed this. It's pretty good. It's kind of rock music, basically. Pretty straight, heavy rock. It's good. Again, nothing too outstanding, but there's some great riffs and stuff on here as well. Again, this was a later release and is on Dawn's Sun label. And finally, I picked up this one, which is Donovan's Open Road. It's 8-volt sleeve. The lyrics and stuff on the inside there. This is a good album. It's a bit more Celtic rock than his earlier releases, the more kind of folkier side of things. And this is original orange label. Up there. The catalog number is DNLS 3009. Pretty straightforward catalog numbers. They're all 3000, and they start at 1 and go up to 70. A few at the end have slight variations, but basically they're pretty easy to follow. Probably the most famous track on this is that Rikki Tikki Tavi, and Cara Clairvoyant. Yes, they're probably the most famous tracks on this album. And it's pretty good. Some of it's not up to standard, but his albums will always be a bit patchy. But it's a good album. I think all the Dawn stuff basically got released on the Pi label in the States. I think it was a subsidiary of Pi anyway, so I think you can find a lot of these. And I think the first one was possibly only released in the States by Richard Stevenson, but Sen, S-E-N instead of S-O-N at the end. So if anybody has that album over there stateside, I'd be interested to hear about it. And finally, an album that I've discovered that I didn't know anything about is this, by Laura Nyro. It's called Eli and the 13th Confession. This is an original stereo release on CBS. But this is an album that is actually timeless. When I listened to it, I couldn't quite believe that it was recorded in whenever it was, 60, 67, 68, because it could quite easily have been recorded at any point. It could have been recorded before that. It could have been recorded, in the mid-70s. It could have been recorded in 96. It really is very good. Her voice is kind of like a mash between Carole King and Joni Mitchell, only better. And this really is a fantastic album. I suggest anyone would listen to this. This is original CBS. I don't know what else get this to show up here. But at the bottom, there's the normal CBS code that you'd expect, which is basically CBS and then the catalog number and then 1A or. But then at the top, there's also another number stamped in. So if anyone out there likes researching dead wax or is into that kind of thing, sits there and looks at dead wax numbers and wonders why is there dead wax numbers? Why is there 2 in this record? And wants to find out for me why there's 2 numbers in dead wax. I would love to know, because it seems a little odd. But anyway, that's 12 minutes, so that's pretty long. So thanks all for watching. Love reading everyone's comments. Yeah, so thanks again, and hopefully the quality of this video isn't going to be so offensive that people don't watch it. But I really must try and do something to make better videos, because I can either make a 2-minute video in nice quality, or I can make a 12, 13-minute video in poor quality. So anyway, good to see you all again. Thanks again, Dereck. I love the prizes. Congratulations on your, I think you're probably on about 3,000 subs now. Yeah, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.